Yeah, I really be feeling like every now and then somebody needs to get the... What you talking about? Not Tara's talking about they still beefing. Yes, they ain't fight yet. They gotta fight. Like, people like, oh, fighting is beneath me, da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? I don't care. I don't care. If you know you little, don't with people. That's bigger than you. Like, what you talking about? I don't have no sympathy for you. Oh, well, you knew you was little and you knew she was big when you was talking shit. That's what just happened.
Every interview, he showed his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. I know you been in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice he cried. He still biting by his accomplishment front row.
I'm yeah, Pat used to come see me literally every single day, so I was chilling. I was like,
so he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day, except for it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally
every
the first
day.
year,
How
he
far
came
is
every day.
Stafford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, to, like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm all right. Like, and I guess, like...
Now that Papoose has a new girlfriend, Remy Ma is publicly expressing her concerns and informing everyone how furious she is over his moving on too fast. She asserts that Papoose would have stood up for them and that he gave up on their love too quickly. Furthermore, she is still wearing the ring he gave her, which raises the possibility that they are still together. Hold on, perhaps they will reconcile, but the worst is yet to come. For those who are unaware, the relationship between Remy Ma and Papoose was once the pinnacle of Black love. It was characterized by loyalty and sincere love, which left the entire internet in amazement. It's really crazy that Remy is trying to gaslight Papoose as if he's the one who's wrong for moving on. After cheating on him twice, this woman expected him to be faithful like a female. When the news that they were splitting up shocked the entertainment industry, it wasn't simply a breakup. When the reality was revealed, things became much more messy. They didn't hesitate to express it. You read correctly. Remy betrayed Papoose. Since Remy had been so incredibly dedicated to Papoose, the internet was shocked to hear that he had cheated on her. Without protesting, Papoose put his career on hold and gave up everything for her when she was imprisoned in 2008. Had to be at her side every single day from 8 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m., Monday through Friday. To be honest, those close to him even disclosed that he refused to drink tea during studio sessions to make sure Remy was all right. Loyalty right there.
Me literally every single day, so I was chilling. I was like...
So he came up every day? Every visit?
For the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day, except for it alters on the weekends, Saturday or Sunday. So literally
every
the first
day.
year,
How
he
far
came
is
every day.
Stafford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic.
So he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, to, like, I mean, it got to a point where I had to tell him, like, yo, like, I'm good. I'm all right. Like, and I guess, like...
Papoose wasn't kidding around with Remy. Baby, he wasn't just showing up. He was risking everything for her. He helped her through all the drama and all that came with that jail time. This man risked his freedom to be close to his wife by trying to enter the prison using a skeleton key. Naturally, he was found and given a 6-month ban from seeing her, which looked like a slap in the face considering that he was putting it in her face. Anything for his wife, but hear me out, Papoose didn't back down even after that. Remy was still jailed when he married her. How strange could it get? Remy held it down the whole 6 years he had left to serve. Although there were rumors that Papoose had cheated and gotten a girl pregnant, he wasn't going to ignore them, I assure you. He swiftly ended the argument, making it clear that he was serious about his wife. About to let anyone ruin his love story, I love the ground my wife walks on. Therefore, I would never cheat. But if I did, it would never be with someone so unattractive. Papoose was out here being the embodiment of loyalty and keeping her composure. But Remy was receiving claps on the cheeks all over town. And guess who the lucky man was? Let the block go. I'm sorry, but this is a phony blogger who has been assisting her in making this up. And since she began sharing this baby, she has amassed more than 1,000 followers. The captain, yes, You did indeed hear that. Remy Ma cheated on her faithful husband with a rapper who worked in the same circles as Papoose. They were friendly, and he was unaware that his wife was having an affair behind his back. Talk about betrayal right now. Papoose had every right to be upset because he had worked so hard for years supporting her, so it was inevitable that things would get messy. And they did, according to rumors that when they met at an industry event, Papoose and Easy got real and began flinging hands and baby Papoose didn't hold back when a witness said that Papoose knocked Easy out cold and done over with knocked out. That's a real moment right there. As for Easy and Remy, their relationship didn't last long, honey. It was them against the world, and the rap world was brutal. During one rap battle, Ease was called out for interfering with his friend's wife, and Remy was ridiculed for cheating on a man who was faithful to her.
Every interview, he showed his admiration to tell the world hottest woman the greatest. I know you been out of prison for 6 years. I know it was nice he cried. He's still biting my...
Remy Ma was photographed cuddling up to a new rapper after her brief affair with Easy ended in flames. The bad news is that they were spotted wearing similar timepieces and appearing really comfortable. Because she was being dragged around for her disaster with Easy, Remy attempted to pretend it didn't happen, but sources weren't buying it. Their relationship was confirmed by the media, and it was clear that Remy was back at it. Papoose has formally moved on, but he hasn't said anything disparaging about her or done anything to cast her in a bad light. According to rumors, he has discovered a new woman, and he is genuinely thrilled about it. And the truly incredible thing is that she is a boxer. Papoose is making an effort to keep things low-key in order to steer clear of the issue and make their new relationship work without the public interfering in their personal lives. Nevertheless, Remy was shocked to hear that Papo had moved on with a younger woman. Her spiraling sources claim that ever since, she has been telling everyone who will listen that she is disappointed in him for moving on and that, despite her messing up by cheating, he didn't fight for their love. She never filed for divorce because she thought they could still work things out. But now that Papoose is living his best life with someone else, it seems like Remy's sentiments are suffering greatly. I presume she wants to throw fists because she is discussing fighting on social media.
Yeah, I really be feeling like every now and then somebody needs to get the... What you talking about? Not Terrence talking about they still beefing. Yes, they ain't fight yet. They gotta fight. Like, people like, oh, fighting is beneath me, da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? I don't care. I don't care. If you know you little, don't with people. That's bigger than you. Like, what you talking about? I don't have no sympathy for you. Oh, well, you knew you was little and you knew she was big when you was talking shit.
Remy is still wearing the big engagement ring that Papoose gave her when she was released from prison, despite the fact that she and he aren't exactly on speaking terms at the moment. Although Papoose is moving on and only talks to her about their baby, she seems to be holding out hope that they might still resolve their differences. It's as simple as that. When you actually think about it, Remy's anger over Papoose moving on is kind of absurd. He waited more than a year after their breakup in the hopes that they would reconcile. He risked his freedom while she was incarcerated, but he has since found love again. The internet went berserk when it was revealed that Remy was attracted to Papa's new relationship. Fans posted their opinions about Remy's behavior and how they weren't holding him. I get a greedy, envious feeling when she talks about how she misses him and wants to make things right. They are expressing what we all believe. She may be overstepping her bounds. She didn't think he would take her position. I was aware that someone would attempt to remove him. A nice man is gone. It is impossible to find a man who will treat you in the same way that Pap did. It's finished. She moved away from him to someone lower. He gave her a lovely daughter and a perfect wedding, but it wasn't enough to show her how patient he was. He loved her more, in my opinion, and his maturity is crucial. Do you guys think Remy Ma should just sit down and think about her own mess? Or do you think Papoose deserves all the criticism she is giving him? This situation is insane, darling, and I believe Remy needs to look in the mirror. It appears that she is attempting to alter the story now that Papoose has found someone else, despite the fact that he has supported her through thick and thin. She's becoming grumpy now, and he's only been faithful. For more tea, watch this following video and let me know what you think.